fuck is up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Big Motherfucking Nick, here on YouTube, here on Juggalo a Day. And yes, this week's topic is something that I suggested. Favorite non-Juggalo YouTubers. The reason why I suggested this is because majority of the people I watch on YouTube are not Juggalo. I mean, shoot, I can count, well, besides the people here on Juggalo a Day, I can count on one hand how many people I watch on YouTube who happen to be Juggalos. I mean, shoot. Well, maybe not one hand, but there's very few people on YouTube that I watch who happen to be Juggalos. CPN, Crazy McCormick, the guys at Carnival Spirits, and the guys here on Juggalo a Day pretty much make up, well, most of the people I watch on YouTube who happen to be Juggalos. And yeah, I figured, who do we watch that are not specifically Juggalos? Figured that would be a pretty good topic, because there are some channels I know who do deserve some promotion. So yeah, some of these channels on this list, see, I actually printed out a list too. Yeah, that way I don't forget anybody. First off, honorary mention, Sargon of Akkad, because I forgot to put his name on this list. Just remembered that. Oh, and another YouTuber, Stout Atheist. Stout Atheist is basically a cartoon channel that is not exactly politically correct. If you want to know what Stout Atheist is, just look up the cartoon Truck of Peace. It's hilarious. And Sargon of Akkad, he's another guy that's basically known for calling out politically correct bullshit. Channels like, he's basically called out idiots like Steve Shives and other politically correct pussies. And a fair warning, pretty much all of these channels that I'm listing are not exactly politically correct for all the PC pussies out there who watch our shit. So, you've been warned. Yeah, first off, I'd like to start out with one of my buddies, Official GATG, aka Stout Monster. Now, heads up, if you want to check out these channels, I will have them linked in the description below. So yeah, check them out. They are well worth your time. Stout Monster, I basically got into him through the rants he did on groups like Blood on the Dance Floor, and I've even done a few videos with him myself. So yeah, he's definitely a person who's well worth checking out. He's known for calling out PC bullshit and all other kinds of bullshit for what it is. So yeah, definitely check his channel out, and he's an awesome dude. He's also a pretty talented guitar player as well. Figured I'd throw that in there. Number 2, Shoe on Head. She is funny as fuck. She's actually pretty left-leaning. She is kind of liberal-minded, but she's known for calling out... She's basically known for calling out the bullshit within feminism. Well, within modern-day feminism, because modern feminism is fucking retarded. It's bullshit. Yeah. I'm all for first and second wave feminism, but third wave feminism, that shit just needs to go the fuck away. Yeah. Third, Blair White. If you don't know who Blair White is basically a transgendered YouTuber. Yes, transgendered, and you wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at her. She was basically a person who was born male and transitioned into a female. Yeah. Blair's basically known for calling out bullshit in the PC, politically correct, libtard community. And she's also known for calling out bullshit in the transgendered community. So yeah, I recommend checking her shit out. Number 4, Tyler Preston 20, aka TP20. Another great YouTuber who's known for calling out politically correct bullshit with groups like Black Lives Matter, stuff in the LGBT community. What else is he known for calling out? He's known for calling out religions like Christianity and Islam for what the fuck they are. He's known more for calling out religions like Islam, and I mean, fuck. He's even debunked a couple of videos I've requested him to do, so yeah, which is pretty fucking cool. So yeah, check him out, because he's fucking awesome. Again, links for these channels will be in the description below. Another one who's not exactly politically correct, Autopsy 87. I basically found out about his channel through watching his Fox News videos, where he's basically ripping on Fox News and calling out their bullshit for what it is. He's basically turned around a little bit. Now he basically calls out politically correct bullshit. He's also been known for critiquing religions like Christianity and Islam, because let's be honest, both of them are violent death cults. Sorry, but I can't get any more further from the truth. The only difference is Christianity has pretty much had most of its teeth pulled now, and now it's Islam's turn to get its teeth pulled. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and check him out. Another one who's really cool, Styx Hexenhammer 666. He does vlogs and all that shit. He does a lot of political stuff, and he's basically the guy that kind of got me into libertarianism, which is why I consider myself to be a libertarian. The first video I ever saw of his was one he did about gay conversion therapy bans getting struck down in California, which is something I support, believe it or not. Yes, they should not be. I'm sorry, I am against stuff like gay conversion therapy, because I think it's bullshit. All it does is basically psychologically damage people. It's like trying to fix something that's not broken. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay. The only people that think it's wrong are usually religiotards who want to basically be authoritarian to their kids, basically force their beliefs down their kids' throats, which is bullshit. I'm glad I left religion a long time ago. Haven't been happier since. Yeah, so definitely check his shit out. Again, a guy who's not exactly politically correct, but he's not exactly far right-wing. He's kind of in the middle like me. He also supports he supports stuff like LGBT rights, women's rights, and he also supports the Second Amendment, which is something I gotta give him credit for. Another one who is a really good friend of mine, Atticus the Death Metaler. Now, I found out about him through official GATG. Basically, how me and him kind of got to know each other was because back in the day, he did a video because he was really upset. This was about almost 3 years ago. This was when Cannibal Corpse was announced to play at the gathering of the Juggalos. He was a little bit upset, to say the very least, and he didn't necessarily understand that we're not all the same. So I kind of had to school him a little bit on some shit. And yeah, he had a whole bunch of people hitting him up that were saying not so nice things to him. I kind of suggested that he did an apology video because he really wanted to get these people off his back. And he realized that we're not all bad people, so yeah. He's another awesome dude. Check him out. I've even done some videos with him back in the day. So yeah, another awesome person. A dude from New Zealand. Damian Skyfire. He's really funny. He's another guy who's known for ripping apart PC bullshit. What he does is he calls out PC bullshit for what it is. He's basically been known for ripping apart channels like YouTubers like Milo Stewart and this one fucking idiot named Justin. I don't know what the fuck this guy is. He's basically The guy who's ripping apart is basically a transgender person who says that if you judge people by their fucking gender, then you're discriminating against them, which is bullshit, and I'm glad Damian called that shit out for what it is. So yeah, check him out. Like I said, he's also really funny. And by the way, speaking of him, I actually had him tell me this personally. He said that I completely changed his view on juggalos, which is a pretty good thing, because yeah, I'm kind of known for doing stuff like that because I'm actually rational and I think before I post stuff. So yeah. Another channel, we're only about halfway through the list, Kraut and T. Really good shit to check out. He's another person who's been known for ripping apart politically correct bullshit. And I gotta give him props because there is no freedom of speech in his country of origin, which is why he kind of does his videos anonymously. Yeah, because if he gets exposed doing these videos, he can get into a lot of trouble. He basically calls out politically correct bullshit that's basically within the European Union, which involves Islamic immigration, which, yeah, we see how that's going on along in Europe, which, I mean, yeah, Europe's basically becoming a new terrorist haven. I mean, yeah, terrorist attacks are becoming like almost a daily thing there in Europe nowadays because of Islamic immigration, so yeah. Which is kind of why I support Donald Trump's temporary travel ban on certain Islamic countries, because we already have enough problems with domestic terrorists here in the United States, and we don't need to be importing that shit from other countries, so yeah. Another channel, my name is Josephine. This is a relatively new channel, and by the way, this Josephine chick, she is fine as fuck too. She's another YouTuber that's known for, that is kind of developing a name for calling out PC bullshit for what it is. She's another person who is a black female who also slams groups like Black Lives Matter, which is something I support her doing because, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm anti-racist. There's not a racist bone in me at all. But the way groups like Black Lives Matter act, yeah, that's something I can't get behind, especially since I got a cousin who's a cop down in Detroit. And, yeah, the way they treat people who don't exactly agree with them, yeah, I'm sorry, but tearing down your own fucking neighborhoods and rioting is not going to lead to solving of problems. And another thing I hate about Black Lives Matter is that they refuse to call out black people who, they refuse to call out black on black crime. Yeah. Sorry to go about that. Another guy I'm really into is Some Guy 827. This is a, I showed some of Crazy McCormick's video, videos to my good buddy Stout Monster, and he basically said that Crazy McCormick is the Juggalo version of Some Guy 827. Yeah, this guy is basically well known for ripping apart Onision, but he does other shit too. So yeah, check him out. Another great YouTuber I like is TLDR, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So yeah. Another person who's anonymous that is known for calling out politically correct bullshit. So yeah, check that shit out. Yeah, and another black female YouTuber, Tree of Logic. Tree of Logic is basically a conservative, bisexual black woman who calls out bullshit for what it is. She's also a former police officer, so yeah, I gotta respect that, especially since I got a cousin who's in law enforcement, because he's a cop in Detroit. So yeah, she's another person who's known for calling out PC bullshit for what it is. So yeah, check her out. Oh yeah, another one that I really got into not too long ago, Wrestling with Regret. Now, if you are a fan of channels like Nostalgia Critic, I strongly recommend, and if you're a professional wrestling fan, I strongly recommend checking this guy out. He's pretty darn good. Yeah, this guy basically is the professional wrestling version of Nostalgia Critic. His name's Brian Zane, and I believe he actually had an interview with Kevin Gill from JCW not too long ago, which was pretty cool. Yeah, so check his shit out. He's really good at reviewing old school wrestling storylines and all that good shit. So yeah. The Amazing Atheist. Yes, I do watch him from time to time. I don't watch him as much as I used to because, I'm sorry, but I cannot respect the fact that he endorsed, what the fuck's that guy's name? Goddamn. Atheism is unstoppable. Sorry, but I do not agree with AIU, and my problem with AIU is that he's known for doxing people just for simply disagreeing with him, which is something I can't support. So yeah, I do like TJ's content, and I gotta give him some respect because CPN actually did a Facebook video with him and the guys from the Drunken Peasants. So yeah, check out The Amazing Atheist. Another great wrestling channel, What Culture Wrestling. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Adam Blampied, he is my fucking boy. Especially with the top 10s that he does, and how WWE should have booked storylines that he does. He does basically fantasy booking, and he also does they also do top 10s on What Culture Wrestling. That's why, Adam Blampied, you are my fucking dude, man. Yeah. So yeah. Again, check out What Culture Wrestling. Their shit is fucking awesome. Mr. Repsion. Yes. I don't watch him that much, but I do enjoy some of his content, especially the videos that he does, that he's done ripping on Onision. And by the way, fuck vegans, and fuck guys like Onision and Vegan Gains. I'm sorry, I can't stand those fucking douchebags. So, yeah. And last but not least, The Naked Ape. Yes. Another person who's known for calling out politically correct bullshit for what it is. And that's my list of favorite non-Juggalo YouTube channels. What's your favorites? Let us know. Comment section below. I'm out. Peace. Much love to every single one of you motherfuckers that's watching this shit.